What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lecter, and today we got the fourth figure to be added into this chart wave here, and that is of course Marvel's Kid Omega. So in today's video, what we're gonna do is of course check out the figure, go through the articulation, and of course go through some comparisons and give you my thoughts and my opinions at the end of the video. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the packaging over here, and yeah, I mean, it is the windowless packaging, pretty standard nowadays. We have the product image on the front, and we also have the artwork on the side here, and on the back we have another product image with all the accessories right into it, and this is where the whole wave would appear. So this is number 5. It does come with the biggest BAF piece over here, and that is of course the torso for chart. So nothing much here. On the top we have the logo. So now let's just unbox this bad boy up. Okay, so here we have the Kid Omega figure, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not very familiar with this character. I know he's just part of the whole X-Men series. He came in at the early 2000s. He has the abilities of telepathy, telekinesis, genius level intellect, you know, that's what you can expect nowadays anyway. So, but I am not really familiar with him. His real name is the Quantavius Quirinius or something like that. So yeah, very fancy name, but yeah, I'm not very familiar with him. But as a figure, we're gonna see whether he does cut that veil. So looking at this figure, like this body here, interestingly, it's using the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man body, which is pretty interesting because they could have just used like another body here, maybe like a Pizza Spider-Man or something like that, but they decided to go for this. And I'm not complaining. I have seen people actually using this body to customize their Venom figure or whatsoever, which I think is going to be cool. I think I see this more so as a customizable figure more than anything. And as you can see here, the gun is really wacky because in terms of accessories, there isn't much. We have the gun and a pair of hands. We have a close-fisted hands and some grabbing hands for your web, I would expect, because there isn't any trigger fingers over here, so you can't really insert the gun on him. You gotta find like another handpiece, like maybe from another figure. I'm not exactly sure where, but it doesn't port in. And when it doesn't port in, meaning here it doesn't be, you know, it's not able to kind of position the gun here, which does look pretty cool. It does give it a translucent look, but you can't really kind of put it into a straight formation here, which does look very disappointing. And other than that, in terms of accessories, we have the biggest buff piece here, the torso, and I'm going to check out this figure here. I do like the face on this, looks really nice. You have that nice sunglasses over here with that cosmic power engine thingy, and you can see that on the chest here, I do have some paint scuffs on his chest. We have the butterfly joints, we have the pinless joints on the knees and also on the elbows here, as you would expect, because it is using the Amazing Fantasy body mold. And on the back here, so it's just a plain suit with some paint work. To be honest, there isn't any much of things on his body. There isn't really much on it, which I think isn't too much to complain about. I think it's pretty accurate. And on the back here, we have the whole paint work that goes all the way to the back. If you kind of tilt forward, you can see a bit of some gaps on him. If you tilt backwards here, you can see on the torso there is a bit of a gap, but the paintwork does kind of follow through, which is pretty cool. Nothing much on the legs, and with that, let us just go on to articulation. So it does use a disc joint here, so it's able to tilt all the way up to here this much, which is amazing. So you can put it into maybe some flight pose over here. You can tilt back, forward and downwards this much. You can of course rotate it as much as you like, and you do have some head pivoting here as well. And in terms of the arms, you can of course go on 360 degrees. You have your butterfly joints, which does enable you to crunch forward this much, and you can kind of go all the way back here and spread out those kind of shoulders all the way to back here. You do have your nice bicep swivel. You have again your pinless jointed elbows here, which is a bit stiff to be honest, but I think it will get the job done. It goes back all the way to 180 degrees, which is amazing. You have, of course, your wrist rotation here and also the hinge up and down. Going on to the torso, you can crunch forward this much with the first one, and you can go on a little bit more. It is very tight, and yep, can go forward this much, and you can go backwards this much here. You can of course swivel to the sides. You can rotate it as much as you want. Going on to the legs, you can spread out here a lot, and you do have your upper thigh swivel here. And in terms of the kick movement, you can go up to 90 degrees as you would expect from this body mold. And you do have the pinless jointed knees, which goes back all the way on him. So if I put it like that, you can see kicks back really a lot. You do have nice calf rotation here, and you do have beautiful ankle pivot. Mine's a little bit tight, so you might want to warm up your figures, and of course you can hinge sideways and up and down as well. And so measuring out this figure, it does stand in at about the 6-inch mark. And here are the other figures that we have reviewed so far on this channel. We have the Fang figure, we have M, and also the Astonishing Cyclops. Okay, so that is it with the Kid Omega figure. And for rating, I'm just going to give this a generous 6 out of 10. I mean, it is a nice body mold at the end of the day, and I do see people using it more for customization more than the actual figure itself. And like, it's really weird. Like, you see the hand here, they don't give you the trigger finger hand, which is very disappointing. So it's very hard to actually align the gun to his hand and to his body at the end of the day. So yeah, a generous 6 out of 10. I think it's pretty decent. Let me know in the comments down below how much you would give a rating for this figure. And of course, these are just my thoughts and my opinion. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash that subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. And so do follow me on my Instagram at the Humble Lecter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.